Hello everybody, I hope you're having a fantastic day today. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a reliable and very easy way to find trial chambers in your world. Now this method works, on vanilla. It's very good and it's very trustworthy. This usually, every time I use it, it works and it's pretty easy to do. So let's get right into it. So there's like a lot of ways to find trial chambers. I'm just starting off at like this little village, and then we're gonna hunt down a trial chamber that is nearby. Now you can go mining, you can go like maybe looking in the ocean. There's like a lot of strategies, but the best strategy in my opinion is to use the pie chart. So right here you can see in the pie chart, I'm gonna just show you how to navigate it. When you open it, it'll look like this, right? You're gonna want to press the number corresponding to tick. So if you look at the pie chart and the little like numbers in the bottom, there is a number 2 next to the tick. So we're going to click number 2 and it's going to take us into another pie chart. In this pie chart, we're going to click the number corresponding to block entities, which is 4. Now it could be different for you guys, so just make sure, but usually it's 2 and 4 at least for me. Just make sure your numbers are right. If you did it right, you should be on this little menu, and you don't have to click any more buttons from here. This is what we'll be using. So let's just say you're in an area with no trial spawner. It will not look like this. And we can simulate that by just putting our render distance and simulation at literally the lowest. You can see there's no trial chamber in sight. It's a chest, a mob spawner, and a bell, but none of these actually prove that there's a trial chamber, right? Now we're gonna raise it back up, and I'm just gonna be doing the base render distance at 15. The results could slightly change, but I honestly just recommend 15. It's pretty good performance-wise, and it also helps with doing this. So basically, the first step in finding the trial chamber is to lower your render distance until this pie chart is not showing a trial spawner and a vault. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go from 15. Let's just do a jump to like 12. Okay, it's still there after dropping 3 chunks down. Now we're gonna do it again. You can do it one by one if you want it to be like more accurate, but I'm just gonna be doing it a little faster. Okay, 9 chunks. It's still nearby, so it's already pretty close. You're also gonna want to drop your simulation distance to 5 just to make sure this works. 6, it's still here, so it is pretty close already. We're gonna do 4 chunks. And as you can see, the trial spawner disappeared, but the vault is still there, so we're gonna do it one more time. And it should not show anymore. There we go. Okay, so now that the vault and the trial spawner are not showing, we're gonna want to go one chunk in each direction. So to turn on chunk borders, you're just gonna want to press F3G, and that will show you each chunk border and where it actually ends. So we're just gonna go one chunk this direction. Okay, nothing showed up, so now we're gonna go back into the starting chunk. Now we're gonna go one chunk in this direction. And as you can see, the vault showed up. So already off the bat, we know that the vault and the trial chamber are in that direction. Because if you go one chunk this direction, nothing. And if we go one chunk this direction, nothing. So it is in this direction. Boom. Okay, here we are. So as you can see, we're on 2 chunks, and we can see the trial vault. It is showing. Alright, so now we know it's very close by because we're on 2 chunks, and you can't go any further. So it has to be super close. Now, I'm going to go into Spectator and show you where it actually is. But first, let's try to locate it. So, we're going to go into where we see the spawner. And right here, you can see the spawner is now on our chart. All we had to do was go 2 chunks in this direction. We were here. And now we're going to go 1 chunk. Not there. 2 chunks. We are now here. Okay, so now this shows that we are super close to the trial chamber. We're about 2 chunks away from it now. So now we're gonna go in this direction. Now, this is where it gets a little bit hard. I'm gonna turn off subtitles so you can see a little better. You're gonna want to look at the, numbers under the pie chart. This is the pie chart right here, and these are the numbers. You're gonna want to look at the percentages that are associated with each number. And the ones we're going to be looking for are, again, trial spawner and vault. I like to use trial spawner, but I think you can use vault. I would recommend trial spawner though. Now, I want you to be looking at that percent. This, I can't really explain how it works, to be honest, but you'll see how good it is. So right here, there's no trial spawner, we already said. And here there is a trial spawner, but the percentage is around, it's fluctuating between 22 and 23. We want this percentage, this one right here that's associated with it, this percentage right here, we want it to be about 50%. This means that the trial chamber is extremely close to you. This is basically how to go even closer than the 2 chunks that we're at right now. So we're gonna go 1 chunk into this direction and see how the percentage changes. Refresh the pie chart. And now we're looking at 27 going to 30. So 29 to 30. We went up. We were at 22 to 23. And now we're at 28, 27. It's a lot higher. Now we're gonna go another chunk in this direction. Okay, the number is now fluctuating between 25 and 26. Now, this number is pretty good. It is pretty unstable, but it's at 28 to 29. Going into the 30s. That is better, but again, we need to go higher. So we're going to go into this chunk. Now you can see it's at 32, 33, and it peaked at like 35. That's better, but we need to get even closer. Now let's go 1 more chunk into this direction. As you can see, the trial spawner is still pretty low, now at 25. We're gonna go 1 more chunk in this direction. Now as you can see, it's at 34, 35, 36, which is our highest number yet. So we can say that if we dig down right here, we should find a trial chamber. Now, we're gonna show you if you can actually mine here. And again, look, you're seeing right here, we're again in the 30s. All of this area should be the trial chamber. Now when I go into spectator, you'll see all of this area that we're walking in right now should be the trial chamber. Now I'm gonna raise our render distance. Okay, and now we're gonna go into spectator. And we're gonna go to our little hole. This should bring us, wait, where's the hole? Right here. If we go down, this should bring us right into the trial chamber. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Look at that. I literally showed you me doing it step by step. And the trial chamber is in the area I said. We were here. This is a room. We were here. This is another room. This is a huge trial chamber actually. And you see the strategy worked absolutely perfect. So as you can see, this is a very good strategy. And stay tuned because I'll probably be making a video pretty soon on how to actually loot these trial chambers once you use this method to find it. I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you are, and see ya.